then I lace it with words. Your boy never disturbed, smoking on herbs. Create that beat, then I lace it with words. Your boy never disturbed. Create that beat, then I lace it with words. Your boy never disturbed, we're smoking on herbs. Create that beat, then I lace it with words. I'm a light glaring at the dope, swearing and fresh. Use a bitch MC trying to cope with wearing a dress. I'm excited on GP, I never tried to impress. You mad at me, you probably wanna see my death. Hey, stop, don't die, fool, I'ma live forever. But your rhymes are all dead, cause you can't get it together. I'm intriguing, intelligent, clever. Use a whack MC from the planet called Never. Whatever, boy, I'm a man of God, getting closer. Using upset like Tyson losing to Bofa. I'm tired of that shit like that with niggas on the sofa. I'm the type of MC that'll go and crush a boaster. Create that beat, then I lace it with words. Your boy never disturbed, we're smoking on herbs. Create that beat, then I lace it with words. Your boy never disturbed. And who can run the grammar? Ain't stop chopping the hammer on swords. Ain't hitting hard enough in this board, catching the side of a board. Stop what you're doing, instantaneous. Super dope, full scope, the brainiest of black wolves. The pursuit of some career, of the fearless entrepreneur. True hip-hop connoisseurs means your idea. A time of waste in the balance of the bullshit, I tend to flow bug. Giving more than a shove to the overzealous king. Standing on his heel, the bug annoying for real. Toying with the likes of such steel, power still. The smaller man to the louder more than they can consume. No one inside can't resume full control of the room. Create that beat, then I lace it with words. Your boy never disturbed, we're smoking on herbs. Create that beat, then I lace it with words. Your boy never disturbed. Create that beat, then I lace it with words. Your boy never disturbed, we're smoking on herbs. Create that beat, then I lace it with words. Your boy never disturbed. Now how would it be proper to stop a monster munching the week out they function after defeating me in my office for the luncheon? We can discuss the reason for the destruction of the corrupt ones, always constantly fucking up the junction between what's dope in the underground and the mainstream. And though it seems these busters always into something way out of pocket just to be fronted about they rocket. They stop always talking about MCs, boy you need to stop it. But I can't. I see through these diseases like non-profitable dank. Your comical flea stank, the weak ain't never gon' make it when they rhyme stank like pissy blankets left on telegraph. The weak they hella mad, cause they had the chance to enhance their style before the devil asked to dance the last dance. In the pale moonlight, it just ain't right when we fight for the mic that we hold so tight. Create that beat, then I lace it with words. The boy never disturbed, we're smoking on herbs. Create that beat, then I lace it with words. The boy never disturbed. Create that beat, then I lace it with words. Your boy never disturbed, we're smoking on herbs. Create that beat, then I lace it with words. Your boy never disturbed. Black Wolf, A-Soft, live a legends, peace.
Come here. Come here. Where you going? Hey, come here. Come here. Come back.
I caught the cat by his hometown. A feline man, feminine in the mind, from a distant forestry where you can find a character blowing the short breeze, licking the jelly out of a fresh jam. A human peanut, for Pacific we aim to cut the artificial additives of the official superficial claims of gaining missiles. Flaming lame ass niggas asking questions in these parts. The old alien standing with his camouflage companion, attempting to cool the fire while it's burning. Skill in earning the bills, and still the landlord is demanding your soul to fill up the life. My mind size is tight. Mastodon, I mastered the gone forgotten elemental talents, the perfect balance of good and evil. A superhuman to the people that waited to see this immortal traveler I have created. And cause you're not fresh, you come with hatred. Though your hate is born through jealousy. Another wannabe, but ain't never gonna be shit. Get your reality away from my fantasies decaying. Presence to present the truth to the mind. In the core of the skill you may find the real reason to rhyme. Cause time don't run until you chase it. This is your life, don't waste it, don't waste it. Time don't run until you chase it. This is your life, you don't wanna waste it, Time don't run until you chase it. Just face it, this is your life, you don't wanna waste it. Time, this is your lifetime. I carry the weight of 1,000 slaves, defeating half-assed performing artists, some of which devoured in the farthest reaches of the galaxy. Brave the forces of whack that came to battle me, and the superhuman team, a legend that had them begging for mercy. We mastered the talent, yeah, but the balance of truth gave the lambs a goose to chase in place of dignity. You've been diagnosed comatose while you still boast more than you can suck on. Stuck on the cack that you swing from, searching for the pot of krill. Still, the man that devises the planets, usually the last one standing victorious. Or so it seems, for the dream fades away, and the so-called independent remains a slave. We see now that rapping is what happened to the complicated form, the normal mode of writing, reciting thoughts, not for the expense of the lifestyle of suspense. Since it doesn't make sense to condense a larger plan to fit in one man's hand, while you standing in his shoes. This is where you lose control, creative soul of the natives that he holds. Some of them get bold, then they ask your soul to a label that may be able to turn their dookie into gold. The reason's getting old for those chasing the time down the road. Cause it don't run until you chase it. Don't chase it. Time don't run until you chase it. It's your life, just face it. You don't wanna waste it. Time don't run until you chase it. It's your life, face it. Time don't run until you chase it. This is your life. You don't wanna fuck it up. You don't wanna face it. Run it out. No more time. Get out of here when opportunity knocks. The silent eye text a lot. Precaution purposely prepared to have your mentality spared. You signed a document and now you share a major part of your soul. Get out control. The hella old half the business sold. Similar tactics grow and labels that claim you think below the earth. Is it worth the fame to claim the same annoying wordplay? That's not amazing enough if the words ain't engraved in a solid memory of touch. The thoughts that contain the power to maintain the control chemistry of your brain. Consciousness of society. Still the lambs try to be the silhouette of the truth. Seldom get what is to be shared with the gluttons. Leave no shame to be spared. And now the ice is catching the pop as soon as the temperature drops below. We know the sick and terminal patients not ripping, fitting the patterns of the killer as the plot thickens. Thinking they slick when nobody's looking at the rhymes they sing. Playing games, similar tactics that had the brains of the slaves, obeying they master's rules. Blind with no clues to guide the closed eyes. Imagining the size of another man's mind is usually the sign of a man with defined mental mechanics that manage to find its way to my thoughts where they stay. Had them caught until this day to keep the whackness away. To keep that whackness away. Keep that whackness away. I hear the weak when they speak. Y'all getting hot cause you're not doing shit with your life. There's hella clowns on the mic trying to come this tight. Come this tight, come this tight, just don't bite. I hear the weak when y'all speak. Y'all getting hot cause you're not doing shit with your life. Hella short of breath, trying to come this fresh, come this fresh, come this fresh. I'm an animal man, band of cannibal men who eat non-understandable boys. These toys are the minds they've concocted. Call the name of the superhuman doctor. Highest alma mater in the vision of greatness. Never stuck on the waiting list of the Smurfs in line. To jerk the cat of the new Jack's fresh-ass rhymes. I'ma follow the fake crimes, the unnatural criminal slaughter. A gun thrown MCs on stage drinking mineral water. In a hotter predicament, placed in the zone with a sick wind. The lepers, I left them banished and lonely. With the phony tactics, I took the mask off the actress. Now who's the amateur acting out the part of the master? Causing disaster to the art, to start the demise much faster. Imminent danger to the strangers in the land of their own. They blown and blue till it pop, we make it pure until it rocks. Now it's on, we bake and make a sense of the troubles that bubble up. thoughts are now to keep me elevated. Words I wrote to keep afloating the tricks. No politics that stick to cliches. We stay focused, meditated to manifest the destiny. Won't let the falls get the best of me and my crew. You know how I do it to attract, to make the aggravated relax. The wrong facts attract the black historical moments of glory, to prevent a decent part to be played in his story. I'ma help carry the sedated patients waiting in line to find what they seek. Cause the strong shall inherit the knowledge to bear it to the meek of the land. A superhuman doing incredible with the mic in his hand. Right? With the mic in his hand. Right? Hey, I hear the weak when they speak. You're getting hot cause you're not doing shit with your life. There's hella MCs on the mic trying to come this tight. Come this tight. Trying to come this tight. Just don't bite. I hear the weak when they speak. Y'all hella hot cause you're not doing shit with your life. Hella short of breath, trying to come this fresh, trying to come this fresh, but y'all don't impress. Y'all don't impress. Yeah, live and let it, y'all. Weak ass, niggas beware. You know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about you. And you. And you over there. And you.
Okay, who let all whack up in hip-hop? I drop formulated chemicals and battle drills and still fill up my ziplock with MC Family. I'd rather crush you with the hammer, make your stamina quick, big emotions, commotion, drink a little composure. Think of something pleasant when I'm present, I present the dopest inside of the globe. The West Coast don't you know, but my complication makes me impatient when I'm waiting for lyrical miracles with sweats where they spherical. I collect enough respect and butterfly nets of focus, hocus pocus. Tricks mixed in with corn pops, river time with no torn clocks. Hitting harder than soft jocks, I'm in my mental faculties. My anonymous name is the catalyst for flaming casualties. You might at night water easier than shame is your reason for leaving your neck out and whacking sneezing. That's the common MC bombing. The course side of trees and eager to please. I catch MC off guard like a hay fever sneeze. Holler what's my name for another nigga's fame. I can see a forecast of ass whipping. You can holler what's my name for another nigga's fame. I can see a forecast of ass whipping. You can holler what's my name for another nigga's fame. I can see a forecast of ass whipping. You can holler what's my name for another nigga's fame. I can see a forecast of ass whipping. The inseam broke the calculated equation made by mental. Broken rhymes without a pencil, not the first original stencil. Elemental, no basis for racist catechismic destruction. Used to know my function, lyrical points became the first assumption. Now 100% hip-hop is a backdrop, kick flips, and a infatuated smack talk. No catwalks like climbing when you're rhyming. Reverse words to words, you can develop some talent, or your ass to get tossed like a salad. Your credit's not valid, there's a restriction on your diction, mention and flame, fame, no name. Anonymous has much to gain, refrain from corrupt containment, combine. To sit in front of my instrument, push rewind. Yeah, that issue's mine, not signed, but in due time I recline in I die situation, pondering that type of realization. I write to hide the infatuation with the hip-hop genre. I clean that whack if it was laundry. Ponder the conclusion, your intrusion ain't shit. Man, you'll get your fucking dome split. You can holler what's my name for another nigga's fame. I can see a forecast of ass whipping. You can holler what's my name for another nigga's fame. I can see a forecast of ass whipping. You can holler what's my name for another nigga's fame. I can see a forecast of ass whipping. You can holler what's my name for another nigga's fame. I can see a forecast of ass whipping. I speak to visualize concepts of rejects. No simple microchromatic addict, but don't flow static. Had it in my view, through my pupils and people. I see people formulating phrases on pages, but not that equal. Hardly the right mental when your pencil need a stencil to up your rhymes or rental. Sell your soul for gold, platinum dollars with 3 original, make you a baller. Holler, what's my name for another nigga's fame? That ain't game, I'm foresee a forecast, fast whipping. You must be sipping on something to think that punk shit is bumping. I'm crunching the dialect, expect a ratio, respect over the hatred aching in my bones. 24 forecast, last time I heard my shit blown like earth. High power for them hours of practice. Particularly prepared, but I'm the only one who can't be spared. Shit like love seats, I be loving me, of course, not by force. Only by nature, naturally addicted to my personal papers. I reach for the peak of to see the horrifying neighbors next to a court, short of an alibi. Suckers singing lullabies that have the hip-hop nullified. You can holler what's my name for another nigga's fame. I can see a forecast of fast whipping. You can holler what's my name for another nigga's fame. I can see a forecast of fast whipping. You can holler what's my my name for another nigga's fame. I foresee a forecast of ass whipping. You can holler what's my name for another nigga's fame. I foresee a forecast of ass whipping. All y'all MCs out there, write rhymes off somebody else's fame. Y'all hella lame, hella weak. Don't even speak when I see your fucking ass. Tired of hearing that shit. Yes. You're the verse. Peekaboo. Dance.
Positive dream. What's up? Yeah. Positive dream. Positive dream. A perfect picture painted inside my mind. See, I be dreaming about the things that I want. Sometimes don't make too much sense. The feeling's always intense. I deal with self-confidence. Hop a fence with my father. We're in the ghettos of dreaming. I'm teaming up with my partners in crime. Living legends. Giving these times an open-handed account of the things that run through my brain when I'm asleep. A psychologist would say they're all images I project. I say ideas I don't get yet, and still they invade my intake of sleep. I peak repeats of places and persons dispersed in random occurrences. Currently, junior high school yards are the main points of interest. In one instant, I had a childhood crush. Hold my hand and explain that she had cancer of ovarian property. And I felt the pain, never thought of Blaine in the same content. Here and there I take a nap and feel the lame contents of eyelids describing my likeness as an alien abductee. Wandering a parking lot with people I never met. Everyone's running and screaming, but I'm stuck in cement. Feel like a bed of the light as I'm pulled in like Dr. Spock. Take a walk on the ship, know I'm in bed sweating and shit. I wanna bet on non-believers that I've been to the outer limits, but to them it's a gimmick. Except for homies like Aesop who dream heavy, like napalm being dropped with no warning. Fucking exhausted in the morning, I'm in mourning. These persons and places and things sometimes don't make sense to say out loud, to be proud of the way that I work hard to bring new rhymes and substance through processing dreams. Persons and places and things sometimes don't make sense to sing out loud, to be proud of the way that I work hard to bring new rhymes and substance through processing dreams. Using my ways of the world that I've learned to ensure my endurance through hardest of times. Using logic, incorporating projects with folks, provoking conscious elevation through rhyme. We are soldiers of a century, determined by dreams with no dreams. We don't see why we're here. For this planet's where we dropped off for seconds, haven't learned all the lessons, yet we all count our blessings. Mounting to nothing is far from the truth. See, these boots are for prompting, climbing and stomping. Naming off a certain something you've achieved might help a struggling parent raise their seed. Until all these minds that are rusted completely are trusted with openness, we can never hope to get anywhere. My rhymes stay repetitious with positive dreams. Positive dreams. Positive dreams. Positive dreams. Positive dreams. Staying alive. Positive dreams. Persons and places and things sometimes don't make sense to sing out loud, to be proud of the way that I work hard to bring new rhymes and substance through processing dreams. Persons and places and things sometimes don't make sense to sing out loud, to be proud of the way that I work hard to bring new rhymes and substance through processing dreams. Nothing is accomplished by dwelling on nonsense. Nothing is achieved through stagnant leads. Something is approached by a forward step. The early birds get the worm, it's your turn to learn. Open up that book called Your Dreams, take a look. Read about your life, don't be threatened by the knife. Cutting through strife is always running through your life. I tell myself just not to stress, take a new life. Nothing is hated that can't be loved. Something is created through the ultimate love. If you're hating on hatred, love's got the golden glove. Sock that bitch in the face and raise your soul above. You know, time to make a change, man. Stop looking so negative on anything. Fuck that shit, dude. Fuck that shit. Persons and places and things sometimes don't make sense to sing out loud, to be proud of the way that I work hard to bring new rhymes and substance through processing dreams. Persons and places and things sometimes don't make sense to sing out loud, to be proud of the way that I work hard to bring new rhymes and substance through processing dreams. Nothing is accomplished by dwelling on nonsense. Nothing is achieved through stagnant leads. Something is approved by a forward step. The early birds get the worm, it's your turn to learn. Open up that book called Your Dreams and take a look. Read about your life, don't be threatened by the knife. Cutting through strife that's always running through your life. I tell myself just not to stress, take off the shelf a new life. Nothing is hated that can't be loved. Something is created through the ultimate love. If you're hating on hatred, love's got the golden glove. Sock that bitch in the face and raise your soul above. Positive dreams, positive dreams. Call them shits like positive dreams, positive dreams. Positive dreams, positive dreams, positive dreams, positive dreams. Persons and sense to sing. Allowed to be proud of the way that I work hard to bring new rhymes and substance and processing dreams. Persons and places and things sometimes don't make sense to sing. Allowed to be proud of the way that I work hard to bring new rhymes and substance through processing dreams. It seems to me that certain people love to hang on to their anger, in love with the fact they're mad at the world. To him he's stranger than any freak of nature, rates himself on a 1 to 10 scale, breaking the bank with an angry comment to someone who loves him well. You can tell when a person's affected, infected by the demon, resurrected by a bad batch of semen. The He-Man, when it comes to blowing up, it's something small and stuck. Holes in the wall and halls of bread, he dreads the outside fears for the bad luck. Mad as fuck, everybody can admit to being there, but he's aware of the thin line between in and out of mind. If you keep in for too long, you're about to run out of time, losing your temper, going crazy on the drop of a dime. Drop the mind act, talk to your friends, let them in, let them help. Maybe someone went through a similar experience. Don't be delirious with the furious, intolerable explosions, erosions taking place the longer you hold it in. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I'm a man still learning to let it go, and it upsets me. Still a brat when it comes to getting what I want, but anger's the enemy. Enemy mine. Replace that scowl with a kind word and find a place to dump the foul troubles that erode in your stomach. You slowly plummet to nothingness, losing friendships and happiness. All you need is some openness. Find a way to cope with this hollowness. Swallow this pride inside. You're a human, just in need of a little house cleaning. Justify or perspire feverish symptoms on the court. Exercise, letting go of remorse. Keep your soul on the right course. Upward bound. Holding on to the pain's only gonna drag you down. Why don't you let it go? Why can't you let it go? Let it go. Here to let you know. Sooner or later the stressfulness climbs right up your spine, paralyzing your body, killing off your mind, murdering any ounce of energy you have to put into growing. Weather conditions drop, now you can't work cause it's snowing. How many people are not knowing how to let shit go, how pain is retractable, how to sustain positivity and a clean base to figuratively figure shit out that troubles this man with a lot of anger in his heart. Use the hanger, abort that demon child, resurrect the smile you had as a carefree student of life. Who's to down you for apologizing or making amends, saving valued friends that thought you were pretend. I got 2 hands to lend if you meet me at the bend. Halfway, friend. Halfway. Let it go. Let it go. Let it know.
Yo, what's up, EL? You know what I'm saying? In here, my man Eli. About to bust it on down for you, you know. Write the facts down for you real simple like. Just listen close, you know. Check me out. Yeah, it's the most corrosive with a host of explosives. I'm just bragging and boasting. Don't trip, just focus. Growing up in the town was a harrowing experience. Barely got clear of it, daring me to experiment with hallucinogenics. Used to spin a C-note on a zipper shrooms, hide it in the sleeve of my coat. Smoking weed in public like it's legal to smoke. 17 years old, didn't mean to go that route, but I did. I chug a swig of the Jack Daniels. Wore fat flannels and packed camels before fan mail, grand scale larceny on all dark seeds. They was just a farce to me. Act like they had Parkinson's disease. They start offending me with their energy, world chemistry like mercury and H2O. But then again, that makes you flow. flow, you know. And rapping was a gaping hole. Coming out was inescapable. Take control, I couldn't wait for those. That wasn't serious with this, it was debatable. They was over this quick, I hopped in feet first. Even though I didn't know the business, I had to risk it. I wouldn't have it any other way. I had to learn those lessons to get where I was today. I wouldn't have it any other way. I had to learn those lessons to get where I was today.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Display lyrics to wake up spirits, bring night to day. I wouldn't have it any other way. Contorting the sport to court the trueness in the way we convey. Lyricism upon the schoolyard, put up for grabs. Beatbox on the table, we did what we were able. Exposure like a coaster in the confines of a holster. Before we were brought about, we figured out what we were about. Amount to haunt the clownies who called us brownies. Scouts on a mission to please, by far the opposite. Composite, a drawing of an unknown adventure. Sawing over the bony mind stakes in the climate. Primates not educated on what we had created. Belated birthday celebrated in the midst of the clenching fists, the most hated. Interrupted talent upon the yard. Scarred by far, way before our time. I wouldn't have it any other way. Display lyrics to wake up spirits, bring night to day. I wouldn't have it any other way. Contorting the sport to court the trueness in the way we convey.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Calm down.
Yeah.
My talent is defined by the effort, exercise my nerve networks to manifest expertise with ease, stimulated by my means of progress, and I guess it's just in my genes or just in my dreams, interpretations embodied in audio frequencies. I don't know if it pleases you, what pleases me, or if any of what I see is what it seems to be. Go big. I travel my path to have an avenue of mass communication and unmask you perpetrating, reverberating my circumstantial evidence against the canvas. Work enhances the job I get involved with, evolving. There's not a problem I can't solve when improvising, so socializing culture, creatively keeping my motion rising. Sunny side up and funny side down, living an open invitation for you to come inside. While you run and hide, I'll be right here. Light years in the distance, bright ideas illuminate the day through lessons learned. And detail the night with true confession. Words merely approximate the way that I feel. Turbulence is real and peace is ideal, but feast your eyes upon your own peace, and maybe we can just all get along. You obviously just wasn't following me. If you must ask the question about the quality I possess, it's called soul.
Soul Man. Soul Man. Soul Man.
When I reach into my background, I extract the facts of life like deep-rooted emotion. It overflows when I compose. In a heart-shaped box on the middle avenue, located in my chest, you can locate my prize revenue. Messages sent from me in a package wrapped in short plastic. Ask the question, where does it originate? And I retaliate with a simple statement. So, it's the black hole, man, of everlasting creativity. It's the goal. To sit in a ship of infinity, a ship that never sinks. Drink the fruits of my crew. Why ask why when you feel the vibe deep inside you? This is a chronicle of this life carnival. I live on the dark side of this rock like a barnacle, bonded to the soul of a God's apprentice, yet humble. To needs to please a shell I dwell in like a felon, repeatedly finding himself locked in a box and walking across hot lava rocks with no socks. It's a story of a soul that's not the only one with flocks of listeners taking serious what you put across in the knock. Having a beat that knocks, but the rest is just talk. Babble over some bump, that's not the slump, that's some junk. I think not when you ask me if what I got's like what you make. See, what it takes is too big for hands to grab and too deep for the eyes to see. It seems to me you're missing specifically that very important quality to me. It's called soul.
Soul Man. Soul Man. Soul Man.
Oh, man did some trip off the process. Started running around gathering info, and I guess They were searching for the perfect formula. Couldn't reach the sun cause the sun wasn't warm enough. Inside out came an outcome. Tried to shout some cleverly written word configuration. But I was aching from the sonic, the bass, and the phonics. When asked for my honest opinion, I started grinning. There's no beginning, no ending. It's like you swimming upstream, trying to fight the strong current. My deterrent to a no-win situation's a loss. Waiting to floss my ideas, using my soul to get them across. And oh, I don't know the reason for lack of this. I do know you can't practice it or act as if you have it if you don't. I'm zoned out on what flows and goes. What's chose to represent your efforts if it glows or not. I'm here to close the top on the pot of free refills of G. He feels the same way I do. Encourage him to try to rap. His rap, man, act, you're acting by you some. In the next life, done is the best right way to express with soul. Soul
man.
Investigating the infinite possibilities of the funk, I have discovered bass is the #1 factor in cracking your carburetor, cranium, and your core. So hold on tight for the ride of your life as we ride on this mic with some stank funk folklore. Yeah, funk. Yeah,
Now we rising to the top, y'all. It's a spiritual thing. I'ma let my nuts hang and hey, this beat is slumping like my people saying something. Say what you wanna dance to? Bringing the shaker, make her shake her sweet self. Ooh, it's kinda slippery. We slipping to the backside, make your hips smack right. Hold tight, it's like a Grand Funk Railroad. Will we stop? Hell no. So all aboard, I'm about to smell more funk around the bend, coming again and again and again and again.
Put my finger to the strings, now let me introduce you to this funk thing. I let my fingers slide, glide across the keys with ease to please myself and ride across the path of funk. If you got no junk inside your trunk, you're out of sync. How could you think to make a song without no bass? You must be square. Sticking the plates up on my circle with a 360 angle. Rank your ankle on the dance floor when you hear my steak hoes. Walking the beat, I whack to relax your muscles. No need for weed pills or alcohol when I bust flows. Trusty elbows, let people know I need my space. I got funk like the doctor, plus my ass are not proper. George Clinton is the president in my residence, so taking no bass, having ass away with no hesitance. Need some knocking in my stocking, poking, crying. Bass is flying, I put my finger to the key for the funk of funk. Do you wanna funk with me?
I said, if you're really down to funk, then we got what you want. If you're really down to funk, then we got it. We got it. If you're really down to funk, then we got what you want. If you're really down to funk, then we got it. We got it.
Taking people to the ultimate plateau with the music I make, that's the goal. When I'm looking out with the keys and the handle, taking off in a rocket ship with a pocket full of funk for the latitude I'm laying on. The band keeps playing on. Land below, looking smaller as I gravitate and elevate amateur skills to a professor of prestige. Moving through fields of green, cutting through weeds, machetes, medical mishaps. Mobile maniac on a journey conquest. Gandalf went in wizardry. Why keep so busy with experimenting? Having habits looking for a ring of funk. I bring them to the booth, give them a drink, give them a clue, tell them to be on his way. My beard is silver like electricity running through pipelines. Due to my guidelines as a warlock, doors open at all times to the visitors, not to the violators. My key sense of timing makes my funk greater. Bump, bump, bump,
Elmer Fudge went to the club to see what he could catch. And some fishnets he saw this big old bitch with some bump that he could edge. But just when she refused to talk, smiled and turned her head. Well, he funked that bump till the trunk got dumped, and this is what she said. Well, alright, we're funky tonight. Hold tight, cause the drink's on me. Well, he must have had another, cause the brother couldn't recover from the bump for one whole week.
need some knocking in my stocking, poking, crying. Bass is playing, put my finger to the kid for the funk of flow. Where you wanna funk with me? process of thought comes heavily to minds that rotate in a fashion like machinery. Refining all the questions and mishaps that pop up on the daily, asking questions of my mind like, please God don't fail me as I wander through the hallways of memories and equations. Centuries with patience, glide into the black holes inside up with silence. Vocal in the music made a promise to speak to the loved ones I keep with 20 million thoughts running my dome like a track meet, canceling each other out, hacking till I can't sleep, pondering the days where I could have took other roads, thinking of what ifs and whys, from goodbyes to hellos. Just a mellow man ace, breaking the mold of a human, looking to be bold and thoughtful to the thoughts that take stands in my process at hand. And the process at hand are the thoughts of a man, just the thoughts of a man.
What if my fans don't even really think I'm that tight and they don't boo me off a stage cause they trying to be polite? What if I could fuck every girl I ever fucked twice? Will that one night stand scar the rest of my life? It just might. That's why I'm drinking every week and sitting back deep thinking, sinking deeper in a hole, wondering when the Grim Reaper will be coming for my soul. We all stand bold in the face of certain death. I could leave here tomorrow, so I'm burning cigarettes while I ponder my proposal to the wife I haven't met, placing names to my children that haven't quite yet been summoned to this plane, running through my brain a million different things. Think I might go insane, but that's just another thought. Like you cheating on your girlfriend and not getting caught. They're both quite possible. Keep your thoughts on track, cause reality's the obstacle.
What if I put down the mic and got a job at the Gap?
What if I suddenly lost my voice and could never bust a rap?
What if I left the civilized world and disappeared off the map?
What if my girl doesn't love me and I'm caught up in a trap?
What if you switch lanes with me and life still stayed the same?
What if you blew up overnight and changed the whole rap game?
What if you moved out the country, changed your address and name?
What if you stopped making records cause you can't handle fame?
What if I dismantled the frame and painted a picture of my own?
What if I died too soon and my songs ain't known?
What if I fixed the ozone by smoking homegrown?
What if I get a brain tumor from using my cell phone?
What if we took over the planet with our crew 3MG?
What if we never met in school and it never came to be?
What if we kept the same style, didn't change the way we see?
What if we never learned from the mistakes we made in LFG?
What if we all went by heartbeat and not by the brain?
Let emotion be our guide while we wander on this plane.
Said what if we all went by heartbeat and not by the brain?
Let emotion be our guide as we wander on this plane.
Just rap. Fuck it. I'ma just go on to the roof. I said I'm on Skylight.
Remember back in the days when we were put in for a sack. When we used to fuck around with 4 tracks, come up with topics off a word and just rap. Remember that. Remember back in the days when we were put in for a sack. When we used to fuck around with 4 tracks, come up with topics off a word and just rap. Remember that.
A 21-year-old, too much control, really did not know how shit would go. I signed the lease, so they know. One had to worry, but to hurry up and build some walls around me. Still, I gave up too much space. My heart was kind, my mind was free from grace. I fell from school, creative space became class. To learn the tools of beats on East 14th, I propped open the glass of the window so the wind would blow on me. The times unseen could mean something great was in the distance, and my fate would make me listen to the albums on the 4 tracks he was mixing above me. W-E-S-T, how lovely the pain was as we grew and argued, pushed through to make new things. Man, who would guess that yes, thoughts were believed in, kids were conceived, goals were achieved, and now this, man, who would guess that yes, thoughts were believed, kids were conceived, now goals were achieved, and now this.
Remember back in the days when we were put in for a sack. When we used to fuck around with 4 tracks, come up with topics off a word and just rap. Remember that. Remember back in the days when we were living in the outhouse. All together formulated from the top shelf to the bottom of the baddest days I stopped to recognize the better times to make it pop. Once again, it can't be that, but it can drop. Something different altogether, cause we crew. Location not the best for us to get this started, but we parted and we keep making this music just for you. And just for me, this is a personal address. To the Bay, I stay without an ounce of stress. East O was the base camp, no less. Corey Shaw was down the hall, it was the best. Alright, to Kinko's on the daily for the tapes. Sunspot, rolling a blunt right up the staircase. Those are all down below, creating pictures with fresh paint. Grouch locked in the corner room, the bass was quite faint. Merce up in a rat nest with shit scattered about. Tom down in a room with no door looking out. And Aesop with a pillow camped up out on the couch. And me and Essie and Terry's house moving in and out. Those were the days when music came on all accounts. You down to do a song, we working every night to make it right. The mic is wrapped in the side to avoid the pop. And though we separate, the music never
Outside
stops.
fascinating, inside aggravating. I gotta take a shit and it's been 30 minutes waiting. Cause somebody's girl shaving pubes in the tub. Ain't no door on that bitch. I might shit while she scrubs, no love. This was a savage land. Not to the average fan, it's the now you know video set. But me, I was sleeping in a shitty old nest. Fully stressed, living like an animal. But the bond that it formed with my crew intangible. Music and misery. Who forgot to flush the toilet? Was my life's greatest mystery. History was made even though my bed wasn't. It was like summer camp with your underfed cousin. Hustling like B-boys. Budweiser, Boone's Farm, BD's Bad Baby. Drove me closer to my goals, but it could've drove me crazy. But it could've drove me crazy.
Remember back in the days when we were putting for a sack. When we used to fuck around with 4 tracks. Come up with topics off a word and just rap. Remember that?
How could I reach you from a room so small, about 6 by 8 with the makeshift walls? I couldn't stand up, but I never felt squashed. Physically I was, but my mental said it's time to mob. I got a rhyme to toss into the gumbo. Royal rumble in the front room, someone's about to crumble. We on the humble in this house, so you get busted out. Compound the skill, fill a whole roll it down. Red carpet, we never rolled it out. La Pena, we always sold it out. When are they gonna mold my mouth in gold? Cause when I spit it, it's never old. In times at the outhouse hole.
On to memories of old, I stroll down to the liquor store. Who has the clicker? Try to hop the fence, it might get you in quicker. Stick with some barbed wire fires in our souls. Made y'all listen now, it could be you. Done in the living room, but you make that on the EPS zoo. True homies living life documented for infinity. Mysteriously handsome, legends on the remedy for average crew breakups. Well, you're tough when your space gets ate up. Had enough when rent slave, who shakes, we learn, kid born. We form unbreakable bonds, impeccable charm, incredible songs, lifelong memories, legends grow strong. Steady toke your bombs and come along while we reminisce, remembering the time provoking song, remember back.
Welcome to the projects we call Outhouse Village. Now, if you look all around, you can see motherfuckers got shit boarded up, taped up, scrunchied up, everything. All we missing is a liquor store in this motherfucker. hey, no, really. Jamie or Gabe, one of y'all motherfuckers making a store run. Confetti toilet paper. Man, you ready? I hate to be the driver. When we steady late, I ate something nasty from the burrito truck. Wait, now I gotta take a shit. Coming down from making hits in my tree house. Mercury rises on the dim lit room. I shouts my inside. Why did a rider soon make turkey bone soup with rice? Damn, I seen that fool eat chili and spaghetti together. We run through the tunnels, casting a light on dirty. Torches spinning all year on telegraph, trying to achieve my 4-track believes in us. As we touch playing dice, breaking each other, make you go in your room mad. Still, brother, hey, stop cooking them 3-day-old chicken strips. I was so broke, I was sitting imagine feeding my brain a sip of ambition. Listen to the outhouse with 4 different people, making beats, wishing this would never end. Let's do this again.
Is a mystical way with a cool cliche. Who's getting what they deserve anyway? You may lose, but in how many ways? How many lives did you have to say? It's a mystical way with a cool cliche. Who's getting what they deserve anyway? You may lose, but in how many ways? How many lives did you have to say?
Shadow fishing with full submission, eyes enclosed between these flows. Shut off the sight when the lights dim to the lowest point. I take control, sometimes I write with no specific direction. I just listen to the pen as it guides my soul, and then I let it roll again and again. Time after time stops the mind. Within this limited shell I dwell, fully confident, a native of the creative continent. My mind, a mind state where stakes are high and rhymes take on a whole new meaning. I'm teaming up with dimensions. warps and beats of the sixth sort. Fix the court and we'll build this tower to reach the greatest hour. Man, God is one, and each one knows the power stands in the hands of those who know as well. No. Themselves, I'll tell the billion, the building blocks are your blocks. Watch them block your kingdom when you bring it into the spectrum of equation. When dealing with a massive population, face it, it's yours if you take it.
It's a mystical way with a cold cliche. Who's getting what they deserve anyway? We made moves, but in how many things? How many lives did you have to say? It's a mystical way with a cold cliche. Who's getting what they deserve anyway? We made moves, but in how many things? How many lives did you have to say?
A foundation built on lies is always bound to crumble. Those who aren't humble shall tumble to the earth, giving birth into the world controlled by the unseen. Everybody's living a life that seems to be unclean, basing empires on ill-gotten goods. So I knock on wood to make sure my shit stays intact, spitting truth based on fact. If those that lack the truth shall search a life in eternity, you never burden me uncertainty makes your steps unsure. I speak with the light that's pure, divine radiating through my soul, so I live in bliss. So many believe they can solve the problem with the steel held in fist, when it's misdirected anger, pointing at the wrong person, a stranger, instead of the system that got you in this position. Now listen, the mission should be to overthrow what is holding you down, but so many believe that they can solve life walking around with a frown, but negative energy will only attract the same thing. So I bring positive light to shed on the mic, to strike blows at the beast, until the battle's complete and my soul can rest in peace.
It's a mystical way with a cold cliche. Who's getting what they deserve anyway? We made moves, but in how many things? How many lives did you have to say? It's a mystical way with a cold cliche. Who's getting what they deserve anyway? We made moves, but in how many things? How many lives did you have to say? It's a mystical way with a cold cliche. Who's getting what they deserve anyway? We made moves, but in how many things? How many lives did you have to say? It's a mystical way with a cold cliche. Who's getting what they deserve anyway? We made moves, but in how many things? How many lives did you have to say? It's a mystical way with a
It's another day, and I'm trying to keep my beady lit, thinking I should quit. A thought I swiftly forget as I'm proceeding up the block, right past the bus stop, where this fool tried to mug me, a trendy ass punk. I could tell from his rugby, with no idea on what a real thug be. I mean, it's a nice day, it's just the people that's ugly. Stroll straight into the store where I'm greeted by the clerk who used to treat me like a jerk until my brother damn near snatched him up by his shirt. Now he's speaking out of fear. Step into the rear, grab an ice cold juice. Really wish I had a beer, give him a change like here. Thinking it's only a year till I could purchase my own bud. Wiser than I was when every other word out my little mouth was cuz. Thought that I could rule the world. Dickies and Jerry curl, not to mention the snakeskin belt, but had to put the nightmares back on the shelf. It don't take a genius to figure out that gang banging ain't good for your health, but shit, neither is the liquor. Keep them both in moderation. The trials and tribulations of a mid-city nigga. I walk the streets, wonder what's on the horizon. For life is but a game. Through these eyes I'm analyzing, realizing one truth, that's everything should change. Enjoy while you can, cause nothing stays the same. I walk the streets, wonder what's on the horizon. For life is but a game. Through these eyes I'm analyzing, realizing one truth, that's everything should change. Enjoy while you can, cause nothing stays the same. It's another day,
Still trying to keep this beady lit, the smog is way thick. Just breathing in LA, it's mandatory you inhale at least a pack a day. On my way to the Dell, when I hear this fool yell, you know where I can get a sack? The fuck kind of question is that? I don't know you from Jack, yet I'm supposed to take you to my homie so he could get caught up with it. I mean, I know you're looking for it, but I'm not the one to stress on your mission to get lifted. Just like them bass heads who keep asking me for work when I'm only trying to kick it, only makes the block hot. Now I can't go a day without speaking to the cops. What's your name? Where you going? Where you been? Where you from? A new addition to my problems. Can't calculate the sum and can't stand the rain of Babylon as I travel on yet another mission. Minus the umbrella, my story send a fella, the one you least expect to live happily ever after. Seeing only hope through the ruins of disasters. The curse and the blessing of a mid-city bastard. The curse and the blessing of a mid-city bastard. I walk the streets, wonder what's on the horizon. For life is but a game. Through these eyes I'm analyzing, realizing one truth, that's everything shall change. Enjoy it while you can, cause nothing stays the same. Yes, another day. But fuck all of that beady shit, I'm really gonna quit soon as I put my mind to it. Hard times I rhyme through it, so it's yours to borrow. As long as some of what I say helps you make it through tomorrow. Hard to deal with the sorrow, but what's life without it? You can't enjoy the good times without the struggle. Can't appreciate the whole picture minus the puzzle. You didn't ask for the challenge, but go ahead and do it. Inside we got the talent, just need the courage to use it. This one I had to lose it. I should've wrote it down, I guess I'm misquoted now. But day to day I hold it down, trying to make this music timeless. The call and the duty of mid-city's finest.
You didn't think me and L was coming like this, Def Just, motherfucker, we running this shit. Got you all up on your keyboard, shunning this shit. Oh, you got a couple jumps, now you funny, bitch. Ha ha. And we laughing all the way to the bank, on point in the cut like we holding the shank. Got it all up in your back, now you walking the plank. Try to do it like this, but you drawing a blank. Do it double time, all up in your face. Like piranhas when we drop fresh meat in the tank. Fell off in the game, can't keep your rank. Max, you try to rap shit, but you ain't. Been around no real shit, wear cruise pill clips, niggas that kill for fun. Wanna talk that ill shit, saying how you kill shit, bullets still in your gun. Kool-Aid in your veins froze, now you gotta change clothes cause you pissed your pants. Saw me in Durango, said you wanna tango, now this is the dance. Where your shoes at, where your crew at, claim you do gas, but you do rap. What you gonna bust the verse right before the guns burst? Put your girl on the ground so that you can run first. Now you about to get rolled up, hold up, wait. Just an MC that was trying to make hay. Now you got a gun all up in your face. All of a sudden found God like running mace. Thought it'd be fun to front on tape. Now you wish you would've stuck to drum and bass. You had to be hard on the boulevard when you never gang bang a day in your town. Try to be a manhunter when the streets and the jungle gym. Niggas stop playing around. Lay it down. This is the day. You don't wanna be late cause I'm on one way, better get your shit straight. This is your chance. You don't have to be fake with a heart full of hate, just try to stay fake. This is the day. You don't wanna be late cause I'm on one way, better get your shit straight. This is your chance. You don't have to be fake with a heart full of hate, just try to stay fake. This is the day. You don't wanna be late cause I'm on one way, better get your shit straight. This is your chance. You don't have to be fake with a heart full of hate, just try to stay fake. Merch fall up in the spot like what up bitch. Approach the finest girl like shut up bitch. Then I grab the microphone and I cut up tears like a hot knife straight through a butter stick. Now I'm in the spotlight, about to rock all night. Shot at tequila and a hot mama seems to be such a to swallow, but now margaritas, body on point, so I follow the leader. Need more tequila, so I swallow the leader. How can the night get sweeter? So I passed out, woke up, do it again. On Netherworlds, told y'all doing the wind. High velocity, high viscosity, slipping right past your animosity. Fans constantly asking me who said what and who has beef. My crew got stuck in rumors deep, so we try to wade out with the truth laid out. Stop the guys, that shit's played out. There's more to your life than underground rap. Once you waste all your time, you gonna wanna back. All on the message board, running your yap at the end of the night. Only one in the chat, now you know that you got issues. That early in the morning, you look at some porn and jack off right in the tissue. Then call it a night, that's a quality of life. Go to sleep with the girl that you're calling your wife. Wake up to the same shit, different day. Everybody on the work and they on their way, cause we all got bills and rent to pay. Land to the earth wasn't meant to stay, so before I get gone, trying to make a hit song that'll always get some play. Got the homie up producto lurking in the cut, so what you got to say?
Like this. You wanna trace along a pattern of fair, please rest. I wanna pattern how the drums game mechanism, IG judge breath, commands fresh, test to match, metal on the chest play test. Better with a smile right, on a frown I die right, with a howl like prime of fright, in a prime of life, with a double eyes razor blade fade like 88. It's a revenge of the wits and laser face, so great. 2, 3, God, the analog, monkey mouth, me, rock hard as shit. The radio fly kid, fly with a boombox pack clips. Thankers one about it, tatted this. In a PT Cruiser, he freak Lucifer. Here comes the rooster bruiser. Better get used to loser movement. They couldn't move like how Oxford's lip or bazooka toothpick. So useless tip that'll have a little truth in it. Like deep space 9mm mechanism just raise the roof again. Who stays on the move? It says, tricky with a shake green catapult, crawl through the trenches. Revelation manufacturer, each sentence, all city, all composite of battle torn logic pretty. All the hard that tomorrow brings has a home opinion. Come get me. I'm far the shitty, dizzy, spinning lawless constant progress. Who's with me? Baroness, Thunderbird, word nerd, underdog, top bill shit. Who heard kill quick? An innovator since '96. You still ride the dick. I refine the style while I wait from the L with Automan mix. Community watch groups and list young kids. Hit the road, Skippy. I don't answer to you, George Bush or the wartime committee. Dumber than a Mongoloid race, moving shit. With a heart of hell's tutelage, bruising shit. Every time they make a move in the industry, starts a new movement. Kid, I'm not losing, bitch. Set sleep on the eve of the edge of the generation's new ruthlessness. Who's in charge? Take me to your leader, man. Stop the foolishness. Cop the new shit, bitch.
I stumbled out of bed, hungover, none sober. Like the Joes rushed my body and I was the soul cobra. Still a soldier, grabbed a soda, helped my stomach settle down. Then fell into the shower, asked to let the funk drown. Put degree under my arms, turned off the alarm. You only said it to regret it. A million things to do, but work is where I'm headed. The dreaded grindstone on the edge of my bed. I sit and let my mind zone on how fun last night was. Started with the light buzz, then slowly progressed into a full-blown fade. I was trying to get laid, but got no action. It was back to the crib for personal satisfaction. XXX DVDs, I got a whole stack and was knocked out of my daydream by something that I seen. I left the tissue full of spunk on the floor by my jeans. It seems I have 15 minutes to make the 20-minute ride it takes to get to work. So I fly out the door while I'm putting on my shirt. Start the car and then I'm off to get in trouble with my boss. He runs his mouth like a bitch. Sometimes I wish he'd lay me off so that I could lay him out with one little punch right to his fat ass mouth. But now I'm ass out, cause these fools on the freeway be driving like they ain't got nowhere to go. You know those fucks in the fast lane, moving hella slow, got me yelling at my windshield. Now it's like 10 till I wanna call in. Man, I think it every day, but I'm not ballin'. So I gotta go get paid and continue the charade of customer service. Since I don't get commission, my efforts seem worthless. Thanks and have a nice day. That's what I gotta say, even if they were rude and gave me attitude. It's a shame what I have to do to get written food. I work hard, goddamn hard, to keep this roof over my head and pay off these credit cards. I work hard, goddamn hard, so I can pay off all my debt and get a house with a yard. I work hard, goddamn hard, to put that gas off in the tank and make the payments on this car. I work hard, goddamn hard, so I can wild out every weekend and buy drinks at the bar. Try being on the road for 45 days straight. Road managers, a driver, and myself plus 8 other motherfuckers and their idiosyncratics. I brought 2 systems, he's a video fanatic. Sunspot got enough weed to give me contact for the month and a half. PSC got the gas and forever blowing up the spot with this rotten ass. Of course, Grouch brought a task that'll fill his time block, trying to hook Pro Tools to his new laptop. Eli's on the last kind of hypochondriac, so with him you never know if it's a fever or an act. Scarab's usually either reading, writing, or sleeping, and Picasso needs to use somebody's cell. He's on the creeping. Me, I'm simply dreaming, plotting schemes to get some money. Almost forgot about a Rata, but you know, as we tour throughout the country, everybody starts to argue over what we watch on TV and who drank the last brew, who's been hating on who. Maybe throw a punch or two until a virus breaks out. And how healthy can you be when you getting little sleep and all you eat is takeout? Well, the show must go on when you live in dusk till dawn. If I don't rap every night, I might lose a fan. So even if I got the flu, I got a mic in my hand and I have
haven't even spoke on the one night stands. Yeah, it might sound fly to the average guy, but when you got a girl at home, you gotta let it pass you by. So I try to play the sidelines, watch what they pull, but on the bus full of women, hard to stay faithful. So I cheat, not because I hate my girl, because I miss her, even though she won't believe me when I say I only kissed her. Been home a couple days and she still won't speak. Still I gotta hit the road again, beginning of the week. I work hard, goddamn hard, to keep this roof over my head and pay off these credit cards. I work hard, goddamn hard, so I can pay off all my debt and get a house with a yard. I work hard, goddamn hard, to put that gas off in the tank and make the payments on this car.
And that's me with a smile, fist clenched when I stroll every day's top down. Don't know nothing about the cold, never been snowed in. Coast days, golden, bright lights, big city bus, cost $1.60, but look out for the 60s when they out rolling. Tearing up every function, and I swear it be for nothing. LA niggas going out just to get into something. Cowards get tormented, concrete wars in it. California essence to the beat in 4 minutes. Walking life for no reasons, living life with no seasons, with them low life heathens. Lip sight, no cheesing, cause it's hard on a nigga. Never fall from a trigger, so I stay distant from home. I mean, I love Khalid, but I love her so much I had to leave it alone.
San Fran, L-A-S-T-S-J, Pasadena, Fonte, Oak Town in me. Place in the heart of Killer Cow when I was young. Ain't no debate which state I originate from. Born in NC and now stay in IL. 4/5 of my lifetime went quite swell. NCALI. These days tell my history cultivated by a golden sun. Holding guns, poking fun at the homeboys. Playing the dozens of hood rats like toys. Nice boy is quite cool and knows how to Mac. California is the spot where all the hot broads is at. Besides all of that, I stay create great vibes. I love to take rides on a peaceful mountainside. Look down and admire the land where fools bang. And hang late nights with heavy R's in they slang.
You wouldn't understand though.
This in Cali is soul thing. Please believe.
Man, look, I'm old school LA like Ice-T's perm. Roll through your hood looking for you like Big Worm. Looks like you motherfuckers just ain't learned. I'm ass you too, just gotta wait your turn. I'm old school LA like King T's Lokes. Old school LA like drive-bys and 100 spokes. I'm old school LA like 6 foes. Niggas in LA don't need Bentleys to get hoes. I'm old school LA like Croker Sacks, Jerry curls and Dodgers caps. Bitches with straps, this is where the sun goes down. Late night, big gun showdown. Shake up the whole town. Trying to destroy the only block you hold down. You need to slow down. Don't want to lose your life over dumb crimes. Avoid the one time and enjoy your life in the California sunshine. Oh yeah, believe it.
See, staying on top of it all ain't no easy shit. Please believe me when I say these fools will turn on you quick. I've learned to say, okay, I ain't arguing with a motherfucker for shit. I don't have time for yelling and carrying on. I just sit back and be quiet with the satisfaction of knowing you were wrong. You see, I've grown a whole lot, and you have to learn fast. It's a place where a person will stab you in the back and take everything that you have.
I only spent 11 days at school in the 11th grade. I never stayed. I was over the fence learning in several ways. Experiencing experience. I hold no regrets because I roll with the best scores on life's little tests. While building bad progress reports in the shade by a tree. You got A's constantly? Well, that ain't bombing me. Cause there's valedictorians that can't function in society or coherently tell me the price of these.
I attain life lessons, mixed messages daily. When I think I understand the contradictions drive me crazy. I see my mother suffer abuse from multiple men. I seen the same woman get right back up with the courage to love a man again. From my observations, I can see I know nothing except that I'm a dying. Before that comes some suffering. But once you accept death, it helps to ease the suffering.
I've learned to love and I've learned to hate. I've learned when to be in a rush and when in the way. I've learned when to disassociate, when to relate. I've learned a whole lot in my life along the way. I've learned when to frown up and when to smile. I've learned when to be humble and when to be wild. I've learned when to be quiet and when to be loud. These are hard life lessons learned since I was a child.
I've learned that learning pays. I've learned in many ways. I've learned that the mind is a terrible thing to waste. I've learned to say what I want to say. I've learned the instruments I play. I've learned to love and not lay. The error of my ways, and I learned my lesson. I learned to become wise. I've learned that gals love to get fucked as much as guys. I've learned that if you play with fire, you gon' get burned. I've learned and lived. I've lived and learned.
I need some help, dude. A phrase we hate saying, but it helps you lighten your load and make it through the days in. I know you got your private look. Put it to the side, let your homies play their part. It never is a burden when they give it from the heart. And when you on your feet, you give it back in return. And that's the only way the title pal can get earned. A lesson that I learned that I like to pass on, cause we all need assistance.
In life I've realized people like to lie a lot to keep from getting upset. I smoke and drink private stock. People playing both ends against the middle, trying to tie a knot. Jealousy and envy are both reasons people die a lot. Stressing over shit that ain't worth even worrying about. Can't even have a good time when you go out. Life is fucked up, but hell, what are you gonna do? I got too many fucking problems to be worrying about them too. I've learned to love and I've learned to hate. Learned when to be in a rush, when to wait. I've learned when to disassociate, when to relate. I've learned a lot in my life along the way. I've learned when to frown and when to smile. Learned when to be humble and when to be wild. Learned when to be quiet and when to be loud. These are hard life lessons learned since I was a child. Yeah, another Netherworld's hit. This is himself, along with Anacron and Merce. What you know about your two homeboys? See, friends help you move, and real friends help you move bodies. Your homeboy to come kick it, even though you broke. They'll come through with something to do more than just smoke. Laugh at your jokes, cause you're both in the same shit. Don't have to take 5 minutes to explain it. Your homeboys are them people that you hang with. Your homeboys are them niggas that you bang with. Your homeboys got your back when you got problems, and your real homeboys that try to help you solve them. True homeboys, yeah, they show patience to help you beat a fool's ass down at the train station. Ready to stand up against what you facing. You got love even though your homeboys be faking.
Now when you down for somebody, you don't raise when there's trouble. Street beef with the police, you stay down through the struggle. Only down for a few when it comes to me, cause most niggas won't even watch your back while you pee. And that's a damn shame, but now I realize that the word to some people means different things. Now the way that I was raised, it means through and through. So if your homie ain't down with them fools over there, then you get right behind them, scream fuck y'all too. Even if you like this cool, you got his back just because. And that's what the netherworlds call homie love. And that's what we call homie love.
Down with a nigga damn near before a nigga was rhyming. My closest homeboy. Down with a nigga damn near before a nigga was rhyming. My closest homeboy. Down with a nigga damn near before a nigga was rhyming. My closest homeboy. Down with a nigga damn near before a nigga was rhyming.
What's up, Ham? What's up, Merc? What's up, Jess? What's up, Cop? Eastside, Crystal, Jedi, Perf, Pro, and Pops. Do you got some real niggas? Well, that all depends on the definition that you use to classify friends. I'm picky with who's selected into my exclusive and elite circle of friends. Every fool I meet ain't gonna be the homie, but a gang of marks claim to know me. Only on that shit when they need a name to drop. Those the same motherfuckers that talk shit and spread gossip. Smiling like what's up after the friendships in the coffin. I seen some niggas do some shit that you would not believe. Like hating on they boy to get a trick up they sleeve. Or a bitch on their arm. That ain't cool at all. So I can't fuck with fools like Fool Shark or Maul. Dude, your homies come first, not ass or cash. Them niggas you can hug and be like, fuck the past. Them niggas that'll blast in the name of retaliation. Them niggas that'll last when you break and change of relations. The family you ain't got to share blood with. I'll take my boys to eat before I'm taking out a bitch straight. And I'll gladly take out their enemies. These G'd entities run together in the breeze. Freeze the bullshit and seize the opportunity to appreciate the 8 or 9 dudes that's true to me.
Down with a nigga damn near before a nigga was rhyming. My closest homeboy. Down with a nigga damn near before a nigga was rhyming. My closest homeboy. Down with a nigga damn near before a nigga was rhyming. My closest homeboy. Down with a nigga damn near before a nigga was rhyming. My closest homeboy.
Life stress and strife recycled, and now a soundtrack for your life. The price? Forget what you paid for this disc. I mean, what's a couple bucks for some art that's priceless? You might just have made your best investment ever. So sit back, enjoy and profit off this musical endeavor that was made for you to treasure. Now a part of your life, and all mine was the pleasure.
Fuck you and all your homeboys. 5 guys, 0 talent, and Taco Bell. Trying to write rhymes. NTWG, empty jugs, be spewing bullshit with no substance in it. Bugs me. I get ugly on the mic and hold still jock. Dripping off the dreadlock, gangsta on night. Fools wanna hear crime rock. That's just one of those things. That's a part of life. Alright, now stop dozing.
Every time I leave the crib, I got people hawking me. Niggas and bitches, they all talking shit and stalking me. Asking me what's taking so long to drop another tape. Patience is a virtue, all you have to do is wait. Just because I rap don't mean I have loot. Only got 2 pair of shoes and 1 pair of winter boots. I'm hustling just like you, and just like you, I'm struggling my fucking way through life too.
This shit is sick, nasty, hella ugly, close to glory. I'm only the bony brother to boldly box up your homies. You know me, I wanna fuck Kobe Todd. So fly. If we meet, I hope she like black guys that got hot Creole blood in their veins and a strain of DNA that play a role in being a likable dude. I'm reciting a few lines to remind fools in due time they'll get chewed up and spit out like recyclable food.
Every time I leave the crib, I get harassed by the cops, waiting for a rich to stop, walking fast up the block, strolling past women who like to show their ass a lot. Everybody has a glass of something cause it's hot. It's summer in the city, baby tees and short skirts. 100 degrees, fools taking off their t-shirts. I'm trying to sell CDs while these fools work. Now the world's hustling, nigga, till it hurts.
A mic strung upside down for a left-handed genius. Actually, I'm right-handed, but for failing is the cleanest. Now the world's eclipsed the rap game. I know you had to see the sweetest shit about the hive. I know you drones wanna be us. This buzz that we created to make y'all some true believers. Call us 3 wise men. This album, baby Jesus, please believe us.
Every time I leave the crib, you might think I'm pissed off, but I'm just thinking about these tapes and this weed I need to get off. I love rapping, I love it when the fan tells me that I was snapping. This is NT Dub gang, fool. Ain't shit changed and it won't. So when I get the fame, don't look at me strange. Hanging around the same spots, seeing the same homeboys being harassed by the same cops. When will it stop?
When will it stop? Probably never, but whatever, I'ma have some fun. So won't you do the same and just grab someone and tell them that you love them while they're here? Because we're gone, this is like the last song. So play it again, crack a brew and grab your bomb. It's just like the first time, but now sing along, so come on. Yes, you in the car with your friend, Netherworld's is the bum. I think I sing
We're
it
gonna
again.
beat Britney Spears when this album here drops. And I'll take her to the Grammys, then I'll beat 'em till it pops. Sock and knock some teeth out. I'm down for the gang. I'm old as hell though, so I be trying not to bang. On them things, all about making scratch and having a good time with the homies as I catch sun rays and good vibes when I get back to LA, birthplace of the netherworld. Emerson A, dropping hits since 93.
You already know what that time is. Gotta wrap it up with the instrumental, but appreciate you for looking, checking it out. Probably teaching you a couple new tracks you never heard. Road to the Legends. Shit before they got together, man. And some shit when they're together, you know? Hope you enjoyed.